Yeah, man. You guys see it. You guys see it. Shakur Stevenson apparently retires. Apparently, he retires from the sport of boxing.
Stop the cap.
I don't believe it. Right? I think it's some. I think it's some bullshit. I think he's somewhat looking for attention, but he might also be frustrated, right? Because he finds out that WBO has officially ordered a three-weight world champion Emmanuel Navarette and 2012 Olympic medalist Denis Banachik to fight for their vacant WBO lightweight title. Lightweight title. So Shakur Stevens is looking at it like, man, what Bob ordered has officially ordered Navarette, the guy that I've been kind of looking to fight, who was probably moving up to lightweight anyway. He's going to be fighting somebody else for a vacant title instead of fighting for my title. So Shakur Stevenson says, I might as well retire, right? And then shortly after that, he says, I'm officially retiring from the sport. I'll be in the gym forever, perfecting my craft and helping the next generation become great and chase their dreams. But I ain't effing with this weak boxing game. And that's what Shakur Stevenson had to say in regards to him just retiring. So basically, it was a situation to where he's just like, he can't get no work. He can't get no good work. He may have to rematch Edwin De Los Santos, but who will be paying tickets to see that? You know what I'm saying? After that how that first fight went. You know what I'm saying? So salute to everybody in the building, man. Hit that like button for your boys. You come on in. Random live stream, early stream. We just got to talk about a few things.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. Smash the like button. We have 350 people and 90 fucking 5 likes.
Yeah. Yeah. He what's up, Bug? Stop Canelo. Salute. Rose, salute. GK Black. What's going on, bro? Look, man. Yeah, you did say that, GK, that he needs to get off the grid. I said the same. Like, man, he needs to just get off social media for a little minute. And but I think this is, to me, the first thing that came to my mind when I heard Shakur Stevenson say this was I think he's just kind of looking for attention. And what better way to get some attention from the boxing world to say you quit, right? But Oscar De La Hoya, it's funny because Oscar saw this shit and says, congratulations on what you accomplished, Shakur Stevenson. Now time to vacate the title. Really enjoyed your career. So, yeah, this is why I say it's all.
Stop the cap.
Because you didn't vacate that title, bro. So once that title's vacated, then we will believe that you officially retire from this. But for right now, I think it's just a way to get some attention. You know what I'm saying? Because if he had vacated, if the WBC came out and said, or anything like Boxing Scene or anybody like that came out and said that Shakur Stevenson vacates WBC title, officially retires from boxing, then I will believe it. Right? Because he didn't really officially retire from the sport, man. I think it's all cap. He'll be back. I mean, this is a guy who been doing this shit his whole life. He just frustrated. You know what I'm saying? He just frustrated for how things is going. He's looking to the left. Devin is doing great. He's looking to the right. Tank's doing great. And he's kind of just sitting there like, damn, what's next for me? So he just pretty much throwing a fit. You know what I'm saying? And in my opinion, he really shouldn't have been too focused on Emmanuel Navarette in the first place. I don't see I like Emmanuel Navarette, and I think he's a good fighter and shit, but I don't see what was the big thing with Shakur Stevenson so hell-bent on fighting that guy. Like, you know, there's guys like Raymond Murataya. You know what I'm saying? Guys like Raymond Murataya at lightweight, you know. And there's some guys, you know what I'm saying? But he was hell-bent on Navarette. He saw Navarette fighting someone else. I thought Navarette was going to be fighting Kamsinkiao again in the rematch because that fight ended in the draw, but I guess he's moving up in weight. Keyshawn Davis reacts. He says, after I make my statement February 8th, I'll be honored to fight him for the WBO title. Wait a minute. Well, I'll leave it alone, I guess. Because Navarette, well, he was a WBO guy in a smaller weight class, right? Okay, yeah, whatever. But he says, let's do it for the fans. They'll love that fight as well. But super motivated for next week. I got to get the job done first. Yeah, a lot of them dudes see Navarette as food in a style, in a really good stylistic matchup for him to where it'll be somewhat of a fan-friendly fight for these dudes. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking at. They really just seem to be fighting Navarette. It's not like he's a big money fight. Is he a big money fight? Is he a big name fighter? Do the Mexican fans really, really ride hard with Emmanuel Navarette to where guys like Shakur and Keyshawn is just like seemingly like just targeting him? I don't really see the fascination with a Navarette fight from those guys. I think there's more competitive, better fights, in my opinion, at that weight class right now versus a guy that's coming up from 130 pounds. So yeah, the Keyshawn reacts to it. He said he'll fight for that WBO belt, that what Bob ordered belt. You know, Shakur's also probably frustrated because of his he got a lot of people he's dishing out money to. What's up, Reggie Singleton? You know, he got Jay Prince in the middle of his money. He got all these people, you know what I'm saying? Bob and Aram. He got a lot of people in between before he get his check first, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, you ain't lying, Damone.
Stop the cap.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we all know Shakur capping, bro. We don't believe it. Until he officially vacates that title, he ain't retired, bro. He just frustrated right now. That's all. And he needs to really just get off the fucking internet for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? He just really needs to get off the internet for a little minute. Because Shakur Stevenson's career was really just starting. In my opinion, it was really just kind of getting started. And now he just said, fuck this shit. I'm done. Like, come on, man. You doing too much, little bro. You doing a little too much. We know you ain't gonna be retired. This is just a way to let everybody know you're still here. Because let's be honest, the word on the street, everybody's been talking about guys like Tank Davis, Devin Haney, you know, Lomachenko Kambosos got to fight. He's frustrated, bro. He's on the outside looking in, similar to how Crawford was when he was trying to get into PBC, dealing with those dudes. Remember that? That's kind of similar to probably what Shakur is dealing with. You know what I'm saying? He said, real grown man issues. He is taking care of a lot of people, adult stuff. Yeah, man. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's probably a lot of shit that Shakur Stevenson's pissed off about. You know, he's taking care of his siblings, probably his mama, everybody. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of people dipping in his pockets. He can't get the big fights. You know what I'm saying? Dudes don't really want to fight him like that. Then you heard Calvin Ford come out the other day, pretty much shot down the whole idea of a possibility of getting a Tank Davis fight. So yeah, little dude mad as hell right now. But he also needs somebody to just go be there to check him and be like, look, man, just don't even get on the internet saying shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta, you know, I know you upset and shit, but your time will come. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be patient. It's probably just not right now. You know what I'm saying? It took Crawford damn until he was 35 years old for him to get his moment. You know what I'm saying? It happens it don't happen overnight for everybody. For Devin, it happened early, right? 20-something, younger, less than 25 years old. Devin is already, it may not be Shakur's time yet, man. You know what I'm saying? But he's like kind of forcing it and shit. Now he's retiring and shit. Come on, man. You showing too many. I don't know, man. Like I told you guys, I'm a big Shakur fan, but there's a few things I question. And behaviors like this kind of adds more validity to what I'm questioning. You know what I'm saying? Like your heart, bro. You quit. You quit. You know what I'm saying? You quit, dog. So when the going gets rough in the ring, what would you go do, dog? Nah, man. What's up, Falcon? I salute, man. Hey, it's politics, Damone. He's Shakur just not getting. I thought he was a free agent too, right? I thought he was like a free agent right now, something like that. So he may not be able to get any good. Man, after that last performance against De Los Santos, man, I don't think any promoters is really looking to really invest in Shakur Stevenson right now, bro. Like that fight really, if that was his last fight of his contract, and then he was saying stuff prior, like, I'm open to whoever, and I'm definitely not staying with Top Rank and shit like that. They kind of heard that shit, bro. So it's probably a lot of shit going on there. You know, maybe I'm over thinking it a little bit, but I'm just going over what was said over the past 6 months and shit. And right now it's looking like Shakur Stevenson having difficulty getting some of the marquee names, similar to what Crawford was going through with Top Rank. He can't even get Emmanuel Navarette to fight him. He can't get Lomachenko. Lomachenko said, I'm fighting Kambosos, bro. Yeah, that's right, GK. Really, Shakur, yeah, he needs to stay off the internet, you guys. He needs to stay off the internet for a little minute and just fight, bro. Just fight whoever you can fight. Just fight. Fight, get in the ring, fight. Erase the memory of that last performance that really left a stain in a lot of people's boxing minds. Get in the ring. Show some, just fight whoever you can. You know what I'm saying? Fight your mandatories and shit like them, like Vlad and them used to do for years. Just fight your fucking mandatories and shit. Stay busy. Try to add new dimensions to your style so it could be a little bit more appealing to the casual fans. And just work, bro. Don't just quit. Yeah, fight Murataya. Nah, man, that's too tough, man. GK. Murataya is too tough, bro. I don't think these guys, Murataya, they're not saying Murataya name for a reason, dog. You know what I'm saying? Murataya's name is not being brought up for a reason. That dude is a fucking problem, bro. So I don't see Shakur looking to fight that guy anytime soon. None of these dudes fighting him anytime soon. He gonna have to make some shit happen, Murataya. But I don't know, man. Shakur, that's what he got to do, bro. You know, Keyshawn trying to now finesse his way into the WBO fight with Navarette. They may not give it to him either. You know what I'm saying? Oscar's trolling, telling him to vacate the title. Look at that. People in the comment section agreed it's time to vacate that title. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Shakur Stevenson, in my opinion, this was just I don't know. He probably frustrated, you know, seeing this. Probably made him mad. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he heard word that, you know, they was going to give him a shot at Navarette or whatever the case may be. And then he see this happen. So, yeah, man, Navarette gets to move right up and get the WBO title shot. I believe he's a WBO super champion anyway, so that's kind of how that goes. But, yeah, that's what's happening. Shakur Stevenson retired from boxing. But in other news, man, we heard rumors that Canelo is interested in Crawford, man. Do we believe it? I hope it's real. You got Coach Kevin Cunningham says, what'd he say? He says, I'm riding with Ed Crawford all day. Skills pay the bills. That's right. Everybody's talking about it. Canelo Alvarez is now open to fighting Terrence Crawford this year. I need to hear Canelo say it himself. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes Canelo will come out and say, who said this stuff? Like, who did this? Like, but I think now that as soon as this came out from this Chavez ESPN guy, it's going to look bad if Canelo kind of pulls back from it now. Because I think this thing got some real traction. If this isn't real news and it's just some rumor that got spread out to get some shit going, I don't think Canelo could back down from it now. You know what I'm saying? If it's not real. You know what I'm saying? Canelo himself hasn't came out and said anything. And Terrence Crawford himself hasn't came out and said anything. But, of course, Canelo has to get past Jamal Charlo if that's true. But I think, like I said before, I think Crawford can beat Canelo. I've been saying it for years. Even before it was a thing. I'm like, he's a better fighter. I think he could beat. If they was in the same weight class, Crawford smokes him. I've been saying this shit for like 3 years. 3 or 4 years. If Canelo and Crawford was in the same weight class, if Crawford was a middleweight type fighter, he'll beat the shit out of Canelo. So now he may be actually getting this opportunity. And it's a great thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a great thing. Canelo Alvarez is like, look, man. He's like, I don't really want to deal with the big-ass Dave Morrell. Those guys are big. Dave Morrell, David Benavidez. Look at Canelo. He's 5'8". He's a shorty. He getting up in there with Benavidez, who's like 6'2". It's not going to end well for him. As good as a fighter and experienced as he is, it's just, that Canelo, there's a reason why he ain't fighting that guy, bro. And he said, I'd rather fight Crawford than him. Because at least with Crawford, we the same size. I weigh more, but we the same size as far as dimensions and height and shit. Not no 6'2" dude that's really like a cruiserweight and shit. And Canelo's like, nah, I'm good on that. I'd rather fight a fading Jamal Charlo and an aging Terrence Bud Crawford than a hungry Mexican monster David Benavidez. Terrence Crawford isn't just any ordinary aging fighter, all right? He's one of the best of this generation, one of the best fighters, honestly, that I ever seen. Yeah, it may be premature to say shit. Crawford is a bad motherfucker, boy. I tell you. I've seen thousands and thousands of fights, and Terrence Crawford is a bad motherfucker. That's a bad dude right there, boy. So Canelo Alvarez, man, that's a big fight. That's a very significant fight. That's a very significant, because those are pretty much arguably two of the best guys of this generation, right? Fighting each other. And Canelo Alvarez, the cash cow, who's going to go down in history as one of the best Mexican fighters of all time. And then you got Terrence Bud Crawford, who's going to likely go down as one of the greatest fighters of all time. Both guys, really. So, I mean, that fight just really, it made sense from the beginning. It really made sense from the beginning. And then Canelo could say, at the end of the day, I fought two great fighters, and Floyd Mayweather when I was young, and I fought Terrence Crawford when I was old. You know what I'm saying? And look how much bigger Bud is than Floyd. As far as the head, the body, Floyd looks really fucking little. Bud is pretty big. They got skates on and shit, but Bud definitely looks bigger than he did in the past. He may be putting on some weight and some size to, you know, he's moving up now. He probably is letting go of those welterweight belts, man. Them welterweight belts, he ain't fighting that welterweight no more. Yeah, Canelo versus Crawford is a fucking great fight, bro. That fight, that's the fight you pay for. You know what I'm saying? You pay that $100 for that one. You said Bud need a fight in the meantime. Yeah, he do, don't he? Yeah, he should get a little fight in the meantime. Put on the show, fight another, you know, middle of pack guy, just to put on the show, you know, and then go right into a Canelo fight. Unless he still got to deal with this Spence situation. We forgot about that, right? We kind of forgot about Errol Spence. Maybe this Spence could be that middle of the pack guy. You know what I'm saying? A little warm up for Bud and segue right into this Canelo super fight. Y'all get that like up. Hit the like button for your boy, man. Get that like up. Smash the like button. We got 300 some people in here. We got 95 likes. Come on, man.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. Smash the like button. We have 350 people and 90 fucking 5 likes.
Oh my God, that shit's fucking funny, man. But yeah, man, Canelo Alvarez, man. Come on, Canelo. If you're not gonna fight Benavidez, at the very least, fight Terrence Crawford. Because then you could say, I fought two of the best fighters in this era. In my time, I fought Floyd Mayweather, one of the GOATs, and then I fought Bud Crawford, another GOAT. Then I'm a GOAT. So I fought some of the best fighters. You can't say nothing about me. You know what I'm saying? And then I think people will forgive him for not fighting Benavidez. Because Canelo likely to retire. If he loses against Crawford, he likely will retire. Crawford probably will retire. It'd be a lot of retiring going on that night. It'll be a lucrative fight, a huge payday. I think a lot of fans will be interested. Really, it's one of the biggest fights to be made for Canelo right now. Crawford. Strange enough, right? The guy that couldn't sell, the guy that did 100 and some buys with Postal years ago. Now he might be getting a Canelo fight. And it'll arguably be the biggest fight. Because you have the best fighter in Terrence Crawford, and then you have another great fighter in Canelo, who's also the most popular fighter. So that fight makes way too much sense not to happen at this point. You said you think WBC will strip Bud if he fights. Oh, yeah. Yeah, WBC, they might strip him, bro. Because he ain't fighting Benavidez and all that, right? So he ain't fighting Benavidez. So we go strip you. So Crawford won't have that chance for 3-time undisputed. He said Crawford might as well own PBC. Yep. Crawford took Spence spot, bro. He essentially took Spence spot. Because this was supposed to be Spence fight. This Canelo fight, this was supposed to be Errol Spence fight. He said the crazy thing is Bob couldn't get Crawford the big fights, and he was knocking people out in an impressive fashion. Not surprised. Yeah, man. That's a good point, Falcon. That's a good point. Crawford was running through guys. Fun to watch, exciting. You learned something from watching Bud because he do like all this shit, and Bob couldn't get him to big fights. Shakur Stevenson, extremely talented, maybe not as fan friendly as Crawford, but you would imagine that, yeah. Shakur Stevenson, man. I heard he was a free agent, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Yeah, they gonna want a pay-per-view percentage. You know what? WBC may hold out on that though. They may hold out on stripping them, GK, because you know how WBC likes to do. They like to inject themselves in fights, put their belts, on display. They new fancy little belts on display. The generational boxing title of this era or some shit. Yeah, that's what they go do. That's what they go do. They may not strip Canelo to piss him off. You know what I'm saying? They don't really care about what Crawford think, but they kind of care. They care to a degree what Canelo thinks. Especially back in the day, they did. He was in their pocket. But now it's like, but they still care to a degree. And if a fight with Canelo and Crawford is made, I think they'll like to be involved with that. They may not pull no stunt like the who took the belt away from dude? WBO did with Jamel. Yeah, WC is on board for that mega payday, bro. We already know. They on board for that mega payday if that fight happened, bro. I'm still kind of waiting for Canelo to say something though. Or I don't know if Crawford probably is like, wait a minute, what? I'm fighting Canelo. Who said that? I ain't heard nothing about this, but guess what? I ain't gonna say nothing either. I'm gonna just let it play out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just let it play out. I'm not gonna jinx it. I'm not gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna jinx it. I'm not gonna say nothing. 90-0. You know what I'm saying? They probably be pushing Bud out because Bud is gonna be that voice for boxing, bro. They don't want to do with a lot of clout, a lot of influence and shit to be really speaking against the system. Crawford is one of those dudes that'll speak out against the system and speak for the fighters. They don't really want those type of guys in position. See, Canelo is a guy that can do that. You know what I'm saying? With all the money and resources and the leverage he has, but he don't do that. He plays the game. You know what I'm saying? Canelo Alvarez plays the game. Because the game favors him. The politics usually favors him. The sanction bodies favor him. So he's not going to go against the system. But a guy like Crawford, who kind of got dead wrong by the politics, yeah, he going to speak out against the shit. Fighters not getting their fair shake and shit like that. Yeah, hell yeah, because it happened to him. This shit didn't happen to Canelo, bro. He had the golden pad with a cape on. Flew through that shit. Flew through that shit, man. But shit, that's kind of lately was what happened in boxing. Other than that, nothing too significant. I know TFimo got a fight coming up. Shit ain't really shit going on this weekend either, I don't think. So it's still relatively slow. It's still January. Usually a slow time of the month for a sport of boxing. It's usually slow. Things getting started. Fights getting made. Oh, yeah, we got the Keith Thurman Tim Tszyu fight. That should be pretty good. I think that should be. I think for what it's worth, it should be good if Keith Thurman could show up. If Keith shows up, it should be interesting. I know Tim Tszyu go show up. He's been a way more active fighter. And if we learned anything about boxing in the recent times, no matter who we like as a fighter, no matter how good they are, if they ain't been active like that, that could be a problem for them. And they can get in there with a guy they should beat and probably could beat, but they might not beat him if that guy's been active. Yeah, I think David said some weird shit. He said, "F Bill Haney, get my rack pipe." I don't know what's going on, bro. Wait. Bill Haney actually said something. Hold on. Why are we talking boxing? Hold up, man. Let me see, because I seen something. Tank Davis, man. got to talk about Tank, man, because he don't be wanting no smoke. See, look, now Bill Haney got his editor dude on BTFB is trolling Tank. You know what I'm saying? Because Tank came out and said, like, what? Like, why did Tank say that shit? See, I don't even know if I could really say that on YouTube or they may demonetize me or some shit. I think that damn near got me in trouble. This right here.
Done. Why do you got them antique that antique dinnerware wrapped around his neck? You know what I'm saying? Now you know that was not fly. You know what I mean? That you go just gather up all the antique china, melt it down, and put it around your neck. You put on the Timberland. Wait a minute. You put on the Timberland. Now this is current. This ain't back in yesteryear. You put on the Timberland sweat top with the do-rag with the Timberland hat on top. Come on, King. You know what I'm saying? I mean, are we listening to anybody in 2024 that's doing that?
Basically, he said you too old to be dressed like that, man. Basically, and for guys who didn't understand what Bill was saying, he basically said, man, you like about 70 years old and you dress like you fucking 17, bro. It did, Bill Haney, man. I love that guy, man. He says, Tank Davis says, bitch, F Haney, where my crap pipe at? What the hell?
Patrick Mahomes ain't no joke. Win, lose, or draw, I'm not grabbing no crack pipe. No. I ain't grabbing no crack pipe. I ain't never heard about nobody grabbing no crack pipe.
Hey, what is Take on, bro?
Ain't no hustlers grab no crack pipe. Listen. In all my years of hustling, I've never heard somebody be frustrated and say, damn, my team lost. I'm gonna grab the crack pipe. So I don't know about mixing me up in the tweet and the Haneys and me and all that, but I ain't never fuck with no crack and no crack pipe. Not the crack in the crack pipe. Never did. But let's go 49ers for sure. And to all the kids, leave.
Hey, Bill Haney is a fool, bro. But yeah, man, that was just some shit that went down in boxing. Ain't really too much going on, but just little shit. Shakur Stevenson, as we heard, retired. I don't believe it. I think it's just cap. I think he's just frustrated about what's going on. WBO made the Navarette fight for a lightweight title, by the way. So, yeah, he's kind of pissed about it. I don't think he should have retired. I think he should just stay focused and just keep working. Fight his mandatories. You know what I'm saying? His time will come. I think he's trying to rush his career because he see guys like Tank and Devin doing it. And it's just their time. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But his time will come, and he just need to be patient and stop acting like a diva on the internet, really. You know what I'm saying? Quitting and shit. Come on, man, you quit, bro. Like, what you retiring for? You only 25? You ain't retired nothing. You ain't officially retired until you vacate that title. So somebody like Bud needs to call him and like, hey, man, get off the internet and get your ass back to work, bro. Get your ass back to work. Or it could be a situation where he can't get no fucking fights, bro. To where he can't get no fights. His last performance was lackluster. So if he's a free agent, it's going to be really hard for promoters to really invest in him. And that's just the business of it. You know what I'm saying? That's just the reality of the business. His last performance left a whole lot to be desired. I mean, it was bad. It was, like I said, it was like he lost the fight. You know, he won a fight, but it was like he lost because it was such a bad performance in a bad fight. So now a promoter, a guy who's selling tickets, trying to get people interested, it's going to be really hard for him. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the reality of it. Not to mention he got a lot of people that he got to pay out. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Shakur Stevenson probably frustrated about a variety of different things that led him to come out and say he officially retired from the sport. I think a mass majority of people don't necessarily believe he's retired because he simply just didn't vacate the belt, you know. And He's just a young guy, frustrated. He really needs to stay off the internet for a little minute. Just get to work and try to add things to his style. You know, maybe he was feeling bad that day. Maybe he wasn't feeling it. But still, the public, the world is unforgiving. They don't care about that shit, bro. So what he's gonna have to do is go have to find a way and just to improve his style to make it more fan friendly in this new era of boxing. Because they're not gonna appreciate that shit, bro. They're not gonna want to see you. You're gonna have a hard time getting fights. The guy's gonna use that as an excuse to duck you. You're gonna be a promoter's nightmare, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be a promoter's nightmare, but in a different way. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Shakur Stevenson got to revamp, bro. He got to revamp. That last performance was really what hurt him, though. You know what I'm saying? That last performance really, really, really hurt Shakur. And that's just my opinion. You said, what's up, my guy? I think Shakur can't deal with the fact of losing his O. Yeah, it's a lot of things, bro. I don't think he's necessarily worried about losing, but I think Shakur just really trying to play catch up with everybody else, like Devin and them. But he got to remember they was in the game already before him. You know what I'm saying? They was in the game already before him. But then again, it's another situation where he can't get Loma in the ring. He can't get Cambosos in the ring. He can't get none of them dudes in the ring. He might can get a Murataya in the ring, though. A guy like Raymond Murataya will likely fight him. You know what I'm saying? He can't get Pitbull, though. He can't get Zapata. He can't get none of those dudes. And this is why Oscar said, vacate that belt so I can get to Zapata. That way we ain't got to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of sneaky shit goes on in boxing. This is what Oscar meant. He said, yeah, time to vacate the title so I can have my guy, Zapata, who ducked you, fight for it. Then I had a little bit of leverage. That's what this is. He says it's either two things for Shakur. Bob won't let him go in, tell him resign with Top Rank, or he not gonna get any big fights, anything big. I think that could be true, man. Big fights. He probably can't get no big fights, and really, this is what we're witnessing. And there's also a thing to where, you know, if he really is a free agent right now and he's trying to re-up with Top Rank, they probably not really looking to give him what he wants. You know what I'm saying? You say you don't think Shakur be able to take a loss. Man, I don't. You know what? Man, that's what I said, man. There's a lot of things that I got questions. I got questions for him just like I got for Tank. See, Devin answered a lot of my questions already, bro. Devin Haney answered a lot of my questions, honestly. The chin test, all that. You know what I'm saying? He answered my questions. But there's a lot of questions for Shakur, and there's a shit ton of questions for Tank. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I think Shakur Stevenson needs to recant this statement, take it back, say, fuck that shit, I ain't retiring. I'm going to get back to work. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. Do like Vlad and them do. Just fight your fucking mandatories till one of these chumps step up. Or till when you feel like a certain fight, like a tough fight, like Murataya is ready to be made. Because you fight a guy like Murataya right now, and Murataya go up in there and beat him, that'll be pretty bad for Shakur's career. I think Murataya has a chance against anybody at 135. So he got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? You say you think Shakur's chin is suspect? Maybe, man, because the way he was fighting against, and I'm not saying in Dos Santos, he's a puncher, but I don't know, man. I question see, what I learned about Devin is that he got dog in him. You know what I'm saying? Like Devin can box and shit, right? But he also got dog in him. I don't know if Shakur has that kind of dog in him, bro. That's the thing I question. He got that kind of dog in him. Because even though he may have been sick in that fight, the way he fought, bro, I don't know, man. I mean, he could have did that shit all night for another 12 rounds, easy. the way he was fighting and shit, but it leaves a lot to question. So when the going gets rough, what you go do? Just kind of run around? Because this is professional boxing, bro. This ain't the amateurs. This ain't the amateurs. Even Floyd had to sit down and fight at certain points. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. People said Bud was chinny. We seen that. Nah, Bud wasn't chinny. Now, I don't know if Shakur is chinny or not. I honestly don't even know if he really got, I don't even know if I can't remember him really getting hit flush, bro. Have anybody seen any stills of Shakur getting smacked flush? On the chin, we seen gifs and memes of Bud getting punched in the face and stuff. I don't even know if I seen that of Shakur, bro. But honestly, I need to see it. I think it's great that he can't get hit, but I need to see you get hit. Because when you get hit, that's when the character comes out. When we see what you're really about. When you get hit in the fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? That's when we see what you really about. I seen Boots get hit in the mouth, but is anybody that could punch? Not really. But I seen Boots walk through some shit. And honestly, anybody punching you, you should be able to feel something, especially a professional. Boots walking through shit. I didn't see Shakur walk through nothing, but I also never seen Shakur get hit either. So I got questions. Could he take a punch, and what would he do if he took that punch? He says we're not missing a thing with him retiring. Nobody's gonna beg him to stay either. Damn. Oh, he says, yeah, Shakur's chin is suspect because he fought the African guy. Yeah, Jeremiah. I forgot his name. I forgot his last name. The same way as he fought. Yeah, man. Yeah, you're right, bro. It was his second time kind of putting up that type of performance against a guy that can kind of throw some hands, some heavy hands. He fought, and then I don't know, bro. There's questions now with Shakur, bro. There's questions now, and even as a fan, you got to ask yourself, like, he fought 2 times like that against dudes that can punch, dudes that got some hands, heavy hands. Is this going to always be a thing for Shakur? And if we thinking it as fans, what would you think the people that's doing the business of this kid, what do you think they thinking? The people that's putting their money on the line and stuff like that, what do you think they thinking? There's a lot of shit. Yeah, Nakatilia. Yeah, Nakatilia. You said against Kasinkiao, he intentionally punched Robert Kasinkiao, and I kind of lost respect for him after that. Maybe Shakur's style, maybe he's still in fully transition to pro style. All that training with Bud, man. Like, what was it? What was you doing? Because Bud has a very pro style. he has a very pro-like style. You need to be up in there training with Bud and them, bro. Maybe he needs to go up in there and train with Bomac and them full time or something. Just completely break that amateur style. Because he go always have that speed and reflexes. He go always have that shit. That's gonna be there. But maybe he need to kind of switch up his style a little bit, be a little more aggressive. He's going, like I said, he's gonna always have those reflexes. That's his ability. You know what I'm saying? To have those cat-like reflexes like a rabbit, just real quick, sharp. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna always be there. But he needs to find a way to change up his style to be a little bit more appealing. And he may have to take a couple of shots too, but I don't really necessarily endorse taking punches, but I don't know, bro. He gonna have to find a way to make his style and everything more appealing to the audience. I think Shakur is a phenomenal young fighter. With all the talent, he has the capability of being one of the best. But right now, he's in a rock and a hard place. You know what I'm saying? He's in a rock and a hard place right now. And then he's looking at Devin, and Devin out here just wearing his little Balenciaga boots and shit, and he's just like on top of the world and shit right now. And Shakur Stevenson at the fucking bottom looking up. And his little bro Devin is, doing his thing out here, and he like, man, fuck, when is it gonna be my turn? Shit, I'm better than all these dudes. Devin been out here modeling and shit with his cartoon boots. You know what I'm saying? And then the poses too, man. That shit be so funny, bro. He said lots of love can get lost when the hate creep in. These poses, bro. And then look at them boots, bro. These poses be killing me, dog. Like I come from an era where you just kind of just look at the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like I know we used to do pictures back in the day where you kind of just look away. My mom used to love. Mama, she don't love those pictures where you're not really necessarily looking at the camera. But these guys be really doing this shit now. Like, what are you looking at? My little cousins and them be doing this shit. It'd be funny as hell. But Dev out here doing this shit, man. Dev doing this thing out here, man. Salute to Devin Haney, man. Salute Devin Haney, even though he got these big ass boots on. Hold up. These boots right here. Like, what are those, man? Those Balenciaga boots. They're probably like $5,000 and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't, how could you walk in those? Look at them boots. Yeah, so basically this is how you take pictures, man. For the guys that's kind of outdated with this, I guess this is how you take pictures now. You just take pictures of you doing just random shit. Like you just doing random shit. Take a picture of me. I'm putting my watch on. Take a picture. Oh, I'm about to fart. Take a picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you see this shit lit up like a goddamn Christmas tree, like the 4th of July. Yeah, this shit on, not off. Yeah, you see this shit lit up like a goddamn.
The beard coming in and shit. Voice getting deep. He was a little fucking boy a few years ago, y'all. Now look at him.
Christmas tree, like the 4th of July. Yeah, this shit on, not off.
That's funny, man. Devin the Dream Haney, man. He doing his thing out here, man. Salute Dev, man. You said gas station owl picks. Facts. Bro, that's what they be doing, bro. I think that shit is hilarious, man. So that's how y'all take pictures, though, man. For us older dudes who kind of look kind of stiff and like, I guess this is how you take pictures now, y'all. You just take your full body shot and just look away and shit. Or just be doing something. You don't got to smile. You don't got to show your teeth. You ain't got to do none of that. You just look away and be tying your shoes or whatever. And that's how you do it now. And you can get like 100,000 views. Yeah, he getting them Tank sideburns, see? And they gonna be saying that Dev is really, really copying Tank because now he getting the Tank sideburns. He said most Americans hate. No. Americans don't hate Mexicans. Most Americans don't hate Mexican boxers. Get out of here, man. Navarette is, man, that dude dope as hell and fun as hell to watch. They ain't get nobody hating Navarette. He didn't do shit. He was WBO super champion. You know what I'm saying? WBO gave him access to a fucking vacant title shot at 135 pounds. Shakur is mad about it because Shakur wanted to fight Navarette. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with America's hating Navarette, man. Navarette is actually a very exciting fighter. You said Shakur too quiet. He needs to open up more and needs to flash more. Yeah, I see what you mean. Like how Dev is kind of flashy. Tank is kind of flashy. Maybe Shakur, that's probably not him, but maybe that's what he needs to do. Because the younger crowd, they like this stuff. This flashy stuff, these boots and these poses. They love this shit. These little quotes, these one-liner quotes. That's the new wave. Hey, yeah, Devin did have better promotion too. Bill Haney did a phenomenal fucking job with his son, bro. A phenomenal job. He did a great job getting his son out there and getting him in position, bro. It's never easy. No, they wasn't saying anything when Cruz. No, they wasn't saying nothing. Yeah, they ducked the shit out of Shakur, Cruz, and Zapata to duck the shot of Shakur, bro. A lot of people duck Shakur now. We ain't gonna sit here and cap now. A lot of people ducking dude. But I think there's a couple of guys that he could fight. They'll fight him. Guys like the Santos, guys like Murataya, those type of dudes that's really fucking tough. Who's capable of being champions themselves. But they may not have the popularity and shit like that, right? Or maybe not just be their time yet. Those type of dudes are dangerous. But guys like Lomachenko was a fight that Shakur should have got, you know. Lomachenko probably said, "Look, man, I ain't done yet, bro. I ain't trying to get in there with you yet right now. I want to beat up on Kambosos. You know what I'm saying? Get a few wins off for me, and then when I'm really ready to hang him up, then I'll fight you." But I don't think Loma's ready to retire yet, so that's probably why he Loma, because Shakur damn near retired Loma, man. If Loma fights Shakur, he probably lose. Stylistically, it's a different fight from Dev, and Shakur is a lot harder to hit. And then Loma's getting older too. But so an easier fight for Loma will be Kambosos. Loma said, "I'm tired of fighting all these bigger dudes and these guys. Let me just fight. Let me fight fucking Kambosos, a fight that I could fucking actually win." But yeah, man, that's kind of what happened in boxing. Shakur Stevenson's pretty upset. Did he retire from the sport? I don't think so.
Stop the cap.
I think he capping about it. I don't think he. I think he just upset, frustrated. And we all know if you really truly done, you know, we heard Tiafimo come out and say this shit too. But if you're really truly done, you'll give up them belts. You'll give up them belts. But he ain't done. He just frustrated because things not playing out as he would like. You know, it's January. He probably ain't got no fights on the horizon. He said Loma used the war to duck Shakur. Yeah, I mean, Loma don't want to fight Shakur, bro. They sparred with each other. He know what he was in there with. And stylistically, that's a bad fight for Loma. Stylistically, it's a tough fight for Loma. So Loma's like, nah, man, I'm good, bro. I ain't ready to retire just yet. Top Rank ain't done shit to promote Shakur, bro. They haven't. Top Rank don't do a good job of necessarily like promoting and shit, especially black fighters and shit. They don't really do a good job at it. You know what I'm saying? They don't do a good job at it, bro. They don't. I mean, they good though. Top Rank is good for you to kind of get your shit going. And then at a certain point, I think you kind of got to do your own thing. But you got to be a fighter that can get to that point. That's the hard part, getting to that point to where you can do your own thing. Not every fighter is able to be out here doing their own thing. Some fighters got to deal with the promoter and shit. But fighters like Crawford, Devin, you know what I'm saying, can kind of do what they want to do. But yeah, you guys, that's the video. Shakur Stevenson retires from boxing. Will Canelo Alvarez fight Terrence Bud Crawford? We gonna find out, man. Canelo didn't come out and dispute these statements. You know, maybe when next time they get a camera in his face, somebody to ask him. You know what I'm saying? So be on the lookout for that, because they go ask him. They go ask Crawford too when they see him. But Crawford likely will say some shit like, "I don't know, I ain't heard nothing about it." But you know, he probably ain't gonna say nothing about it because he don't want to jinx it. But Canelo is the guy we kind of need to hear from to see what he says. And if it's true, then that'd be great for boxing. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be a very, very significant fight. And it'll be the biggest fight of this generation, without a doubt. So, yeah, man, we're going to see if it happens, you know, September. If Crawford get that fight with Canelo, I think Crawford should also probably try to take a fight in the meantime. You know what I'm saying? Try to get something going in the meantime. It don't got to be nobody crazy. If it ain't going to be Errol Spence, it don't got to be nobody crazy. Just get in there and fight, put on the show for the fans. People love to watch Bud fight. And then go right into a Canelo Alvarez fight with that momentum. So, yeah, man, that's the video, man. Hope everybody have a good day. Make sure you guys hit that like button for your boy. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.